You might have seen this video of my Times Square model reveal if you follow me on Twitter, where I got so much love and support, but also a lot of questions, mainly asking me if this was even real, how I edited myself onto the billboard, or if I really did spend a ton of money. At long last, I am here to tell you how I did it, why, how I even came up with the idea, how much it cost me, and if I really was up there in Times Square. Let's flash back to maybe a month ago. After 2 long years of making, commissioning, and adjusting my model, I was finally ready to show it to the world. And I wanted to make it an occasion. So I cooked up a little something unique. I knew that if I made it a big thing, it would be a lot harder for me to turn back. However, I didn't follow the common and very smart advice that I should just put myself out there before getting the perfect model. So at this point, I had maybe 1 YouTube subscriber, 90 bots following me on Twitter, and maybe 8 real humans. And because my reveal idea wasn't exactly traditional, I was worried that the few eyes that did see it would just be confused. When I finally got the courage to upload it and was about to click post, I was literally shaking, and I was wondering, am I making a mistake? Did I just make something else? And I almost didn't post my reveal at all. But clicking that button really changed everything. After a few admittedly very scary hours at just 5 likes, a few more accounts tweeted it out, and it skyrocketed. That morning, I was nervous I would ever hit my reveal goal, but just a day later, I had hit it 4 times over. So I had to rush to pull everything together for my Times Square video. But most importantly, I got so many compliments on my reveal idea that it gave me the courage to keep going. I was blown away with what putting my ideas out there could do. So let me tell you how I came up with it. Since I wanted to post online, I've wanted to share stories about my life. My design itself is influenced by older anime styles that I watched a lot as a kid. If you want more information about how I got this model, please like and subscribe. A how-to guide will be the next video I'll make. And the look of my videos is also based on Windows systems from the 90s, which I spent a lot of time on. I remembered how they used to get slow and glitchy, and once you'd emptied your recycle bin and cleared your cookies, your only hope was to run the defragment tool, where you could sit and wait to see your files sort themselves out into something a little less messy. And I thought, that's kind of how I feel when I'm able to tell a story or talk about a problem. Everything just kind of organizes itself in my head. And it came to me, maybe this is how I can let the world see my design. But as I was putting my reveal video together, I saw a tweet that changed everything for me. Furure Rika from Higurashi was going to be in Times Square, and I was excited. And then I was confused. How much is this person spending on this? So I looked it up, and it turns out it wasn't more than I usually spend on a food delivery. And I realized if I were to put my video up in Times Square, I would definitely stop procrastinating making videos. But it all sounded way too good to be true. Sure, people posted pictures, but we're in the age of AI, so there was only one way for me to find out. I had to send my model reveal to Times Square to see if it would actually show for less than $50. But now I was working with 2 different ideas. 1, the computer defragmenting, and 2, being revealed in real life. But then I realized that these 2 ideas could kind of be made into one. So I spent a lot of time replicating an old defragmentation pattern I found and played with color variation. In the end, I just landed on using my model's colors though, because it made the most sense. I decided on a black background to help the colors pop and pulled in some Windows 98 elements. But looking at it, the only indication of Times Square was some tiny text in the corner. But if I put a whole city in the background, it would kind of ruin the effect. I guess I'll just put it in the post and hope people read. But as I was filming the video for each reveal, I started humming a favorite song of mine that kind of grew into having my own little reveal lyrics, which in the end kind of worked well enough I just put them into. Please defragment me like I'm your PC, like retweet bring me to Times Square so you can see my hair. La da 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 da, defragment me, bring me to life so I can live in a lie. There's nothing inside. Actually, no, I promise there's a model behind this. After I had hit my goal, it was finally time to see if sending my video into the app would really put it up in Times Square. The app is called TSX, and they claim to let anyone in the US send in personal 15-second clips to be displayed for only $40. This video is not sponsored, nor do I have any relationship with the company. Please use this at your own risk, as I haven't done thorough research. I downloaded the app, uploaded my video, and scheduled a time. They give you a 5-minute block during which it might appear. They also have a live stream online that I asked a friend to record, and I cleared my schedule so I could go see it with my own 2 eyes, if it was gonna show up at all. The next day, I headed into Times Square to see my model reveal. I was a little early, so I explored, got some ice cream, and hopped on a 20-minute subway ride 15 minutes before my showtime, which was a mistake. Not only did we stand still at every stop, but we also got trapped in the tunnel. Time was cutting really close, and I was so scared I was going to miss it. When I finally got out, I only had 10 minutes left to find this screen. Luckily, the app directs you to the best place to see it, which is on top of the famous Fred stairs. When I got there, I looked around, and I was shocked. The screen I was supposed to appear on was one of the biggest in the area. This couldn't be right. Just in case it was, I took my phone out to record. My hands were practically shaking, and I kept pressing record at the wrong time. Then, my video played. I told myself to keep my eyes on the real screen, but I ended up looking through my phone for most of it. Time slowed down, but it also seemed to disappear all in a second. That was really my video up there. Oh my God. 2 years of effort, and there I was. I was so excited to show everyone that I sat down on the stairs right then and there to trim my video and upload it to Twitter. Did you believe my reveal video was real? Let me know in the comments. Please like and subscribe if you're curious about how I got this model, want to hear more story times, or just generally want to hear from me. Thank you so much for watching.